Hey everyone, so I'm back again. Yesterday the connection was kind of crappy, so I'm gonna wait for a few viewers to come in, and I'm gonna be critiquing the same artist from yesterday. Okay, so the first artist that I'm critiquing is Shamir. His name is Shamir Bacon. Now, Shamir Bacon is from North Atlanta. He submitted his music. Him and RGM are a conglomerate. So, I'm about to play his track. Y'all let me know what you think. This is Shamir Bacon.
Chopsticks, my low main come with gold chains, and I'm lit, but she still a toss. Push my campaign, chase a check, never.
We're gonna listen to about 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, then I'll get my critique. And as always, visit Vinkankel.com.
Just to clear it all up, get up, just to clear it all up. Damn, your fellas out of touch.
Thank you, Gino.
Leprechauns out of luck. Cassie coming for the gold. Push come to shove fish, clean with the pump. Dirty water, get it done. RGM, ain't saving souls. Hey, fuck that little gang you with. We do not need you, you ain't my people. All of these fellas get hit. Love is just evil, you can ask me, go. I don't take ownership. She's in the night, wake up the breakfast. Ain't no girl blowing like this.
Okay, so that was Shamir Bacon. If you want to follow him on social networks, you can find him at SHAMIR Bacon, BACON. Now, the song that he submitted, the track, it was pretty nice. What I will say, okay, so George Nan said, you're hot. Okay, he's hot. No homo. He's hot. So he likes your music. As far as your sound, I think the production was great. I think the production is A1. I am familiar with RGM because y'all do a lot of stuff on Edgewood, and y'all also from North Atlanta. And when I was in Atlanta, those were my stomping grounds. Now, Influence, I really didn't feel like you sounded like anybody else. Bars, you had a few bars here and there, and okay, the beat was really dope. Thank you. So, yeah, I felt like you had a few bars here and there, but at the same time, I think that a lot of the songs sounded repetitive. It was one part in particular where you said the same lines over and over. But other than that, I really like that track. Similarities, I didn't really hear any similarities, and I guess that's a good thing. I think you can vibe out to your music. So, yeah, Shamir, I think you did a good job. So, I'm going to play another artist from RGM. Now, this artist's name is Roshi Dollars. I'll feature a Roshi Dollars on Vinkankel.com a few times. And Vinkankel.com is spelled Vinkankel.com. Please visit. I'd like for you guys to know that we're at 600,000 views this year. So, Vinkankel's numbers are going up. All right, so this is Roshi Dollars. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you Roshi Dollars cover art. So, artists, next week when you submit your music, send me some cover art because I want to show everybody the cover art, okay? So, he got a little lightning strike and look like he got some bud in a little jar or whatever. So, okay, this is Roshi Dollars. And the name of this song is Zanny Fanta. Now, I don't too much like the name of the song. I think y'all need to choose a different narrative. Like, let's not encourage the youth to pop pills. That's not cool. It's killing us. So, this is Danny Phantom. Alright, George, yeah, send him in. Send me a message.
Off the tank, and the blame niggas calling me a druggie, Off the lean, off the beat, rolling up with the tea. She come round and she wanna be a druggie. I like sipping on the money with my lean buddy. Yeah, I said rhyme aloud, it ain't no squares allowed.
This is Roshi Dollar. ROSHIDOLLAS. Roshi Dollar.
Double cup looking out of school. Someone hit the plug, need an outlet. The cottage medical. Activist promethazine. Fanta and the yellow green. Couple yellow hoes who turn it up and like to get it going. I get it though what it said. Just got offered a check. I think I'm more than a vet. All of a nigga deserving a check. Shawty, you doing my flex.
Alright, so that was Roshi Dollars. Now, Roshi, the name of your song is Danny Phantom. You talked about a lot of drug use. You know, I feel like this. I like the beat, but the sound, the production could have been better. It sounded kind of muffled at times. The influence, I really didn't hear influence. I guess you on the same type of like vibe, like a Currency type vibe. That's what I kind of got from it. Bars. I think you had a few bars here and there. Similarities. Once again, I guess a currency type vibe. What I will say, Roshi Dollars, I think that we have to be careful what narrative we're pushing to the youth. You know, popping pills. I guess if that's your thing, I guess it's cool. But just to me, it's not really cool. You talked about promethazine, Xannies. Like, you know, Future already got that lane. So let's kind of talk about something other than the drugs. You feel me? But the song was straight, and I appreciate everybody from RGM. RGM as a conglomerate. It's a lot of you artists. And y'all also make music to Vinkankel, so thank you so much for supporting me. So our next artist, now this is very interesting. He was cutting hair for a lot of artists. And when he was cutting hair for the artists, he actually winded up in the studio with them. So he had songs with Bankroll Fresh, Jeezy, Young Thug. And we're going to play his Young Thug track tonight. So this is an exclusive. Y'all hearing a track from Young Thug nobody else has ever heard. You hearing it right now. Vinkankel.com. And this artist's name is Gifted. Gifted, he went from Tuscaloosa to Atlanta to follow his dream. And yes, the Renegade, I do have a good ear for production because this is a little known fact. In 2010, I once made beats. I was making beats. Me and my ex, we were very competitive against each other. So he was making beats. And I was like, you know, I might be able to make beats too. So I downloaded Fruity Loops. This is when LimeWire was hot. So I downloaded LimeWire and I was making beats. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is Gifted. And y'all let me know what you think. And it's crazy because when he called me at like 2 o'clock in the morning with this track. And I couldn't believe that Young Thug was actually on the track. So, yeah, this is Get On featuring Young Thug. Gifted is the artist.
First up, wow, two-step with a rich nigga. You don't wanna wake up with a bitch nigga. I'm the solution like bitch niggas.
Now, y'all tell me if he capping because he said that this verse has never been used before, right? So let me know if this is a lie or not. I'm a pretty big Thugger fan, so I think I would know.
I made these bitches shop my wood. You should've got that dick heart, how you straight. See through soup, so I'm looking at that pussy. And that ass too, yeah. I ain't been asleep, but I'm stopping on that pussy.
If it just checked in.
On the block, what you want, little pussy? What you want,
Artists, if y'all have music, submit your music. I critique it live. Facebook. Normally we do this on Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. every Tuesday. But bad connection last night. So
money is the conversation. Young nigga get money, get on that thing. Young nigga get money, get on that thing. Young nigga get money, get on that thing.
He is very explicit. Yeah, I agree. He said the P word like a million times.
Young nigga get money, get on that thing.
Hey.
Right now, all I got is sentence. Young dog, I'm pulling up in big knees, yeah. Now I got your bitches feeling me, yeah. Sipping on the Henny.
Okay, so
wash it down with beans, down deep, rolling.
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I did listen to more of that track than I listened to everybody else's track because I am the poster child for hustle. And anybody that can finesse their way into doing something, you know, even if it's cutting hair, I respect what he's doing anyway because I'm a kitchen tissue myself. So, you know, him getting in the studio with artists just from cutting their hair, to me, that says a lot about what he got going on. So, Gifted, as far as sound, your sound is really not like anybody else. Influence, I think you could do more on social networks. You don't really promote yourself too heavy. I think I commend a lot of artists that are constantly giving us new content, you know, day after day. I commend artists like that. Bars, I think you had some bars. I think you wrote the beat fairly well. The production on that, it wasn't really good. And I know that you said that this is a rough track, but the production on that wasn't too good either. Similarities, really didn't hear none. So, if y'all look at the top of this live video, you can follow or reach out to all the artists that I mentioned today. Also, feel free to look at Vinkankel.com. I have 600,000 views to date. I want to get at 1 million. So, keep visiting Vinkankel.com. Support my hustle. Indie artists, keep checking in. I support you. Thank you for all the artists that submitted tonight. And that's that.